This is something that I take extremely seriously because it's crucial in your ability to not only manifest what you want, but to also protect and honor your mind, body, and soul. And I really felt like this was the perfect time of year to share this video because right now, these exact dates are the most important time to start doing this. And especially if you're an empath like me, or even if you're an introvert or extrovert, make sure you pay close attention because trust me when I say that you were meant to see this today. You have to start doing this and it has to be right now. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting, the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. I post brand new videos every Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. And really quickly, before we get into it, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button below if you are either an introvert, an extrovert, or an empath, because this will all start to make a lot more sense to you. So the reason I feel like it's important to share this video now is because we are in the midst of a holiday season where you will encounter and interact with family, friends, just people in general. And in these interactions, whether you realize it or not, there are so many energetic exchanges and interactions that if you could actually see the energy moving in real time, it would look so much like a roller coaster. Maybe you're meeting someone new and the energy is a little bit nervous and it's really getting high. And then all of a sudden you get a hug from a family member and you instantly get a sense of calm and that energy flows back down. It's up and down and up and down. The energy is flowing up and down with each interaction. And whether you're an empath, an introvert, or an extrovert, the number one most important thing that you need to do is to protect your energy and honor what is your energy and what is other people's energy. Easier said than done. So in this video, I wanna share some really powerful tools and affirmations that you can use to protect your energy so that you can stay on track with what you're manifesting and not get completely derailed. Plus, as an added bonus, you will just feel better and raise your standards by honoring what you need. So the first thing that I want to share with you is this. Especially if you're an empath, it's important to notice what's your energy and what's somebody else's energy. Have you ever been in a good mood or even just a decent mood and then you walk into the room and immediately feel the tension? Maybe someone was having a bad day or they just got done fighting with someone and then you can just instantly feel it the second you walk into a room. That right there is not your energy and you don't need to take that on. I have to remind myself of this constantly because even to this day, I still sometimes take on energy that's not mine. It's part of being an empath. You can feel the energy around you and you can literally feel people's feelings. It really is a beautiful gift, but it can feel like a burden sometimes, and trust me when I say that you're not alone in this. So really start to notice when you feel a sudden shift in energy and observe when it happened and where it came from. And know that it's not yours to take on. And from there, maybe take a few moments to get yourself back where you need to be, back to where you were energetically before this exchange happened. And in situations like this, affirmations can be extremely helpful to quickly kind of jolt you back into that self-connection. Affirmations like, I release what is not mine to feel, or I am in tune with my energy and emotions. Or even something like, I choose to feel, and then insert the feeling you want to feel. Do what you need to do to let go of that energetic burden you took on if you start to notice this happening, those sudden energy shifts. When you're an extrovert, you tend to take on people's energy all around you. So please be conscious and notice if you're becoming a little energy vampire, because honestly, it may be happening without you even realizing it. As an extrovert, you love being surrounded by people because that's how you recharge. You absorb and take on energy and it kind of fills up your cup. But make sure you're not taking on everyone's energy all at once. Be intentional about it. Take on the energy of how you want to feel. And for introverts, you likely have some empath tendencies as well. So recharge and protect your energy in whatever way you need. As an introvert, it's especially important to ask yourself the question, what do I need right now? What do I need right now? What do I need right now? Ask yourself that question constantly. Maybe you need a minute alone. Maybe you need a meditation to recharge. Maybe you need a bubble bath or some self-care, or maybe even a nap to recharge your brain. Something that I've noticed with a lot of introverted people, I mean, not all, but a lot, have their brains constantly going. me included. Thought after thought, constantly planning and organizing. Almost instead of living moment to moment, it's constant future, 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 future thinking. It's nonstop to-do lists in the mind. So it's really important in this case to give your brain a rest. You have to recharge, so ask yourself what you need. And no matter if you're an introvert, an extrovert, an empath, or even if you don't like labels, take time this holiday season and always to actively nurture yourself and see what you need each day. Start to notice things that don't feel good or feel right and see if that is your energy or someone else's. And most importantly, notice where that energy came from and see how you can shift into feeling better by honoring what you need. Self-care is not selfish. And I quickly want to share some really helpful affirmations, whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, an empath, or a non-label liker. I guess that's a new word, label liker. But here are a few that you can play around with that are going to help you in a major way. I protect my energy from others' negativity. I only take on the energy that is meant for me. I am no longer available for other people's emotional burdens. I free myself from other people's judgment and negativity. I am in charge of how I feel. I am in charge of me. I honor what I need moment to moment. I will unapologetically nurture and give back to myself. I would love to know which one of these affirmations resonated with you the most. Which one really made you feel something? I really hope that these affirmations are helpful during this busy and sometimes hectic season. And I also wanted to let you know meditation will be extremely beneficial as well. If you need some meditations to recharge with, I have a ton on my channel, so feel free to search on through and really notice which ones you gravitate towards. It's kind of a really interesting experiment to see kind of where you gravitate towards each day, trusting that whichever one that you were led to that day is exactly what you needed. You have different needs each day, so see what you need, check in with yourself. And I wanted to end this video by sharing a practice that will really connect and integrate really well with this energetic protection self-care practice. I recently took this class called Writing for Discovery, 6 Journaling Prompts for Gratitude and Growth. And this class was taught by Yasmin Cheyenne. It only took about an hour, but these prompts that she talks about really allows you to connect with yourself and honor what you need on a deeper level. I especially love this one prompt she talked about called the brain dump prompt. And as someone with a constantly busy mind, like I talked about earlier, this prompt allowed me to sort of get out all of the feelings in my head out on paper in a really unedited way. And when looking at it, it was really interesting to see sort of what came up. It was almost like an unedited guide map to things I needed to acknowledge, and I found it really helpful to access what I was thinking and feeling on a deeper level. So this class was on Skillshare, and if you don't know what Skillshare is or haven't heard of it before, Skillshare is an online learning platform with thousands of classes to choose from. From illustration to journaling, productivity, filming, animation, and so many more. Skillshare is a really easy way to learn new things or dive even deeper into your passions. There are never any ads, and there are always new classes being added. And the best part is because Skillshare is sponsoring today's video, they are giving the first 1,000 of my subscribers who click the link in the description box below a 1-month trial completely free. So you can take this class and thousands of other classes completely free for an entire month. As we dive into this new year, it's a really great time to connect with yourself and acknowledge your feelings and your thoughts and your goals. And journaling is a great way to do that. So to get your free trial, be sure to click the link in the description box below. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And also be sure to head on over to my Instagram at mkmagicmindset, where I post tons of daily affirmations, law of attraction information, and so much more. And be sure to check out my website, mkmagicmindset.com, where I have more about my digital courses, programs, all things that will line you up for a really abundant new year. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have an amazing holiday season, and I will see you in the next one.